A suicide car bombing in Afghanistan's capital on Saturday has killed more than 100 and wounded at least 230 others. The Taliban claimed responsibility for the attack, which comes 1 week after another Taliban-claimed attack on a hotel in Kabul left at least 22 people dead. But Saturday's attack has been the deadliest in Afghanistan in months. It's the latest in a series of attacks in Kabul. An attack in December on a cultural center killed at least 41 people. And in May, a truck bomb in Kabul killed more than 150 people. These attacks are a testament that despite its heavy security, Kabul is the most dangerous place in Afghanistan. The attacks demonstrate the Taliban's tremendous power to strike at the heart of Afghanistan. The Taliban regime was ousted by the US-led invasion of Afghanistan following the 9/11 attacks. But the group's ability to launch attacks highlights the challenges the US military faces in bringing stability to the country. That's why President Trump has sent more American troops to Afghanistan as part of his strategy to bring security to a country that has enjoyed little of it in recent decades. After years of being on the Afghan soil, the US military has proved incompetent in dealing with the Taliban, which now controls about 1/3 of Afghanistan, more territory than at any point since the US-led invasion. Even Trump himself has suggested that hopes of victory in Afghanistan are not great. According to the Washington Post, he reportedly quoted Indian Prime Minister Modi, "Never has a country given so much away for so little in return as the United States in Afghanistan." In one of his first tweets in 2018, Trump accused Pakistan of sheltering terrorists from Afghanistan while giving the U.S. nothing but lies and deceit in return for $33 billion in aid.
The people of Pakistan, the governments of Pakistan have been really seriously affected and its consequences are felt every day by Pakistanis. On the contrary, instead of trying to support Pakistan and be sympathetic for what Pakistan has gone through, President Trump makes it a point to belittle our efforts and to keep on threatening us as though we are some sort of villains and culprits.
Some believe that there are grains of truth in the U.S. blaming Pakistan for the instability in the country.
You could almost feel sorry for the Americans because they depend upon Pakistan to fight their part of the war, and at the same time, they're not really in a position to stop Pakistan, the Pakistani military and security services backing the Taliban covertly. I mean, it takes a huge leap of faith to believe that in a huge military town, they didn't know that the Pakistan military and security didn't know that Osama bin Laden was actually living in the middle of them all. I'm sure that some of them were perfectly aware and were hiding it and protecting him. And when the US goes in there, it is of course a breach of international law to do so without the permission of Pakistan. So the Pakistani governments know what the US is doing with drones, they know what it's doing with raids like Osama bin Laden, and they have to protest, but they're probably nudging and winking on it.
However, many others argue since the U.S. policy is not working in Afghanistan, Pakistan can play the role of a scapegoat for U.S. failures. Trump has pressured Pakistan by suspending security assistance to Islamabad, though it has been interpreted more as diplomatic brinksmanship since the U.S. military really needs Pakistan in its war in Afghanistan. Putting the blame on Pakistan or any other country in the world will not solve the problem of Afghanistan, nor improve the U.S.'s reputation as a country with a big but ineffective military.